like basically Peru or well, I don't want to. I'm just assuming because it's blood.
No. The jungles are not Pirus. It's Black Peace Stone. Black Peace Stone Nation. So that's what it stood for.
Right. So it's kind of like the Black Peace Stones out here, there. Right.
It ain't kind of like. That's what it was symbolized because of T. Rodgers. That's why I'm trying to give you the history on it. Because once T gave them the knowledge of it, see, at first they didn't have that tag. It wasn't BPS. It's just jungles. You got the bitty. You got the bitty, which is the 20s, and you got the jungles. They was merged together. Always was merged together. Then when he came and he put the P in, that's when the Black Peace Stone. So it was from that chapter. Because he had opened up a mosque as well in the jungles. He had a whole mosque in the jungles as well, where he taught at and where he gave the knowledge of that chapter was in this mosque on San Rosalia. That's where he had it at. So
that is the history right there. Okay. So it seemed like California and Chicago is the biggest gang culture. Like they influenced the whole country with gangs. Because basically all of the gangs is out of California or Chicago. Like that's and everywhere.
From a history standpoint, Chicago when it comes down to gangs, again, because I say this, and a lot of Chicagoans, they getting their feelings, man, and it's like it's crazy because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of it no more. I don't give a shit.
Tell the history. You OG, teaching me shit.
But check it out. No, what I'm saying is this. Chicago to us, when it comes to the West Coast, we've always respected and had so much respect for Chi because for us, Chicago produced gangsters, not gangbangers. See, we were gangbangers. We was fucked up. We was on some gangbangers shit. Chi, you niggas produced gangsters, meaning structured organizations. So when it came down to the BDs, the vice lords, all the structured organizations was there for us in the 70s and the 80s that we knew of. We didn't look at that as gangs or gang bangers. We looked at niggas as gangsters. Like you say GD back then in the 80s, we thinking gangsters. As it was, gangster disciple. So we respected it as gangsters. Them niggas as gangsters. Like you
said, more like you looked at like organized crime. Is that how you saying?
Frank Nitty, the mob type shit, organized crime, racketeering. They on some shit above us. We ain't even made it there yet, nigga. We on some Kill Bill shit over red and blue, dumb shit. So we looking at you niggas as gangsters. Same as New York. New York for us produced certain niggas that was out of New York that was gangsters, not gangbangers. We knew for a fact New York didn't have gang members. Nigga, you niggas clowned us down there. Y'all used to talk bad about us. For we knew it wasn't gangbangers, but we respected the niggas that was gangsters down there. But when it came to gangs, yeah, we always knew that Chicago produced some of the first form of gangs. Nigga said, come on, you see it on my wall right there. Warriors, nigga, come out and play.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. That movie was Chicago. I ain't know that. I seen that movie growing up. I ain't know it was
You feel what I'm saying? So this when gangs was first introduced to us, me, especially me as a youngin'. Right. So thoroughly we know that it's always been gangs in Chi-Town, but when it came down to gang banging, we didn't look at Chi-Town like that. Like, niggas don't gang bang out there. They don't jump out, nigga, where you from? Nigga, what set you from? Nigga, you got on that blue, you got on that red? No, it was about cliques. It was about organization. It was about structure. Feel me? It was like, nigga, you can't come over here and sell on this block and this GD turf or this BD turf because it's structure. See, it wasn't like that with us. It was like, nigga, you need to go set up shop anywhere. We go take over turf because we banging. And the majority, our power. And that's how it was for us. So it was different structure. So we just never looked at it as gang banging in Chicago. And right now today, my respect factor for the Chi is I respect the Chi like hell, bro, because I feel Chi produced a lot of real gangsters up out of Chicago. Black real gangsters. Some real thorough niggas come up out of Chicago.
So you you spoke on that's respect too. So you had spoke on like the GDs, and you spoke about like being organized and all that. But I want to say, so you heard of Larry Hoover growing up and all that back in the day. So have you heard about on the internet the stuff going on where like supposedly Wack 100, Jay Prince, Larry Hoover, like with the tapes and all of this, like you heard stuff?
Knowing how Jay Prince do his business, how Jay get down, and he's a thorough businessman, and not really knowing much of Wack, or you know how Wack handle his business, and not knowing the woman that's in the middle, so I can't really give my thorough opinion on it because I really don't know. I'm just like you, a consumer on the outside looking in, and I'm not around either one of them to where I was able to be able to get my ear full to know, okay, this is what's really going on. So I couldn't really voice an opinion about it. Taking sides, when I take sides, it's not about taking sides with me. It's about the truth being revealed, and eventually the truth will be revealed. So it'll come out on who's ever what's, or who has the rights to what, and who's what. But I know the Sun have came out and done a few little interviews. And based according to the Sun, man, and what he's saying, you know, it makes a lot of sense. It gives significance because that is his son, that's his seed. And I don't see that brother having no reason to lie about his father or about certain things that's taking place. So, you know, it's kind of, it's an up and down situation. You really don't know, man. And like I say, when it come down to this social media shit is so watered down nowadays. It's so bullshit. You don't know what to believe and what's what, really. Until you really, unless you're on the inside or you really got dabs on what's going on to be able to decipher. So you know, you really don't know. But I know Larry Hoover's a thorough brother. He's a thorough king. And he's somebody, he's a thorough individual amongst our culture who needs to be free and need to be released. He done paid his fucking debt to this funky ass, shitty ass society. He done paid his debt 3 times, if you ask me. And I got the same way. Big homies is kings, thorough warriors like that. That's up in prison right now and paid their debts to society. Like Big Doc Holliday. You know what I'm saying? 83 years old, 84, man. That man is 84. He didn't pay his debt. My big homie, Michael Duro, man, Zyrebo, man. They didn't pay their debts to society. So it's like, cats like these dudes are always going to be a threat because the cats like me learn from them. That's why I'm a threat. So we always be a threat when we start voicing our voice and utilize our voice for the power within that we're supposed to utilize. It's a threat. No. We don't want him to form nothing. So it's like it's a threat. But free Big Larry Hoover, man. Straight up, man. It's Big Cap, Nino, Cappuccino. Straight up out of Watts, man. Free Larry Hoover, man. Straight up, homie. Free all the real ones, man, that's down there, man, in them dungeons, man, that need to be free, bro, that pay their debts to society. Free all of them of America, man. Free all our real kings, man, and our fathers and grandfathers, man, of somebody's family, bro, that need to be free. On that note, man, you've been tapped in and tuned in, man, to ROE 2022, man. Corporate cartel, man. Corporate cartel, man. Tap in and tune in, man. Bye.